And hey, how you doing? I don't know if you're a new user or a returning subscriber, but I'm going to go ahead and already handle the trolls. But I hope you're having a blessed day. Thanks for tuning in. Ow. Hey, hope y'all having a blessed day today. Thanks for tuning in. I got it on. You just got to sit there for a minute. I'm just trying to handle the trolls a little bit. They can get excessive. So, again, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're all having a blessed day. So you only got to wait a minute. I'm just handling the trolls. Hey, how you doing? It's incredibly gay, bro. Huh? Just a vape. Because I can. A lot of humans do a lot of things. Sanity. Or Santy. Excuse me. Today I work tomorrow. So I won't be able to stream like first thing in the morning. If I do, it'd have to be a game stream because it's not going to be good lighting at all in my shelter. And then I have to get up before 7. So other than that, I'm not going to be able to stream till about 5 o'clock, a little bit before. So, like, I think today and tomorrow, then I'm off all week again. So, I only work part-time. I'm in my chill spot streaming. I was in my shelter this morning. But after I did the first stream, I got some lunch, charged my phone, handle some political stuff like I usually do. I just try to keep the politics out of here, although this is open discussion as long as it's within community guidelines in terms of service policies with YouTube. Because I'm technically monetized, I'm just having to figure out my AdSense account and link and all that shit. Because I already fucked up at a certain spot when I initially made it, so I think that's probably the key issue with it to begin with. And I'm going to have to contact him to help me out there, but... And then if you're asking what, like, I'm in the United States of America, North Carolina, if that's what you were really asking. That sounds incredibly depressing. Wahoo, Willie, like that. That sounds like you got some issues, brother. Like, dog. It's gonna be a bitch. Cry it out in private. Get yourself back together, buddy. Oh no, I'm like in like a little skirt of woods. You know, like I'm kind of out of sight, out of mind. But if somebody was kind of to walk by, they could easily see me. If they were like looking, I don't know. Some people are pretty fucking oblivious. But it's like a little skirt of woods where I'm out of sight, out of mind, and it's kind of like tucked away and tucked in. So like, you know, you're out of sight, out of mind. So people ain't looking like, oh, there's the homeless guy. I don't like to sit there and look like that or look like I'm fishing for anything. So I kind of just chill out in the woods. And then I'm waiting for one of my fur rats to come down so I can give them some tortilla chips. I ain't been over here in a minute and been feeding them. So they don't really come down. I know y'all are new users or new subscribers or viewers. So you may not have been here those streams. Because I got to go back and like fix all my content. I was trying to make a AI image of me as a Viking with my hand up with like me saying no Karens, and then for like in the background being like, you know, wherever the damn image put it, but like, you know, for comedic and like entertainment purposes only. I kind of like everything, Ashon. Like I like classical, rock, rap, EDM, you name it, orchestra. As long as I personally like the music and like the melody and all that. Opera, if it's a woman, it's got to be the right type of singing. I don't know. Like for opera, for example, it's like The Fifth Element before she breaks into all that fucking like diva shit and like high, like more like the beginning of it. Yeah. But like whatever I like though, personally. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, bro, we could be at a red light if I had a car driving and like I didn't have this beard and everything, even with my hair down, even then, like, bro, I'd be listening to some like trap ass like rap music. And you just look over and just be like, what am I looking at? I don't listen to rap much these days, but it's pretty much all the same thing, bro. Like I've always said and will keep saying, bro. It's just gang, 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 bang, drugs, hoes, bitches, slut, suck my dick, gang, 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 drugs, hoes, bitches, bro. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Trap, trap, trap. Fucking just made a platinum record song right there, bro. But even if I ignore the lyrics, some of the bass I do like on some of them, though, personally. I don't know. It just depends what I like in it, you know? I'm like just like my YouTube channel, I'm an amoeba there as well. I'm morphing and changing into something. These are expensive-ass Lucky Strikes. I had to get them. The tobacco store I normally go to, there I get them under $4. They close at 9. So I could have got 2 packs for pretty much the price of this one. Hey, I should have just waited, but there's always tomorrow to do that. And then, you know what I mean? I have no clue who that is. Oh, Marlboro. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Venus. I thought you were Ash, or whoever asked me about my music. I'm gonna say Marlboro. Who the fuck is that? Talking about cigarettes. And thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you're having a blessed Thursday today. Feel free to comment down below. Unfortunately, you got to hit the subscribe button. I'm sorry. It's only 60 seconds, though, just because I want to filter out the trolls as best I can. 60 seconds is not a long time to wait. And get a first impression whether or not you're going to like the content to begin with. And then I'd also appreciate a share from the 3 dots up here. No pressure, but I greatly appreciate the support. I'm homeless, bro. It's day 980 for me. And I say that more along the lines to bring you along with my journey, not, feel sorry for me. One day it will be day 1, welcome to my home or something. I'll think of a better title. So, and then, hey, Fawn, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today so far. Thanks for tuning in again. And then, hey, Philip, welcome back. What do you mean, nice try, keep it? What? And heart emojis. I'm so confused. I'm in the States, bro. Huh? No, I'm no longer allowed at the Pocket Park. The stream called the cops so much I got kicked out of there. No, I don't give a fuck about Insta. It's a waste of an app, in my opinion. All I have is Facebook and X, bro. And then this YouTube, of course. But that's it. I try to keep my social media limited. No, I do not need OnlyFans. I will not condone harlotry in no way, shape, or form. Sorry. That is between me and my hypothetical wife. And this is my right hand, not my left. And no, I'm not married. I've been single my whole life. Like, and that's between you and your partner or whoever, that is private business. I have nothing against Mr. Beast. What do you mean do the helicopter? How do I do the helicopter? I think I got a general idea how, but like, but being honest, I got nothing against Mr. Beast. Like, he's doing shit I would do. Like, no different. No, I'm not a virgin. But I know how to be alone and comfortable with the Lord. There, hey, hold on. I had to show your message. I know I got censored. I'm not upset about it because it filters out a lot of bad shit as well. I'm just trying to fix all the other shit as well. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, I'd probably do a little bit more things different than Mr. Beast, but I ain't got nothing against him. Not much, man. It's up to you. Welcome to the stream. No, I know Venus. I know you, man. I don't know how I look like Kratos, though. I'm not bald. I don't think Kratos ever had hair. Straight bald, son. What do you mean, Venus? I'm doing all right. How about yourself? There, D-Kongs. Yeah, Venus. I'm slowly growing. I'm not no Mr. Beast, but in some people's eyes, yeah, I'm big and famous now. Like, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm very small time. And I still got a lot of shit I got to do. I'm always this calm. Usually. If, how do I phrase this? I don't know. Over like the recent political or the content I just recently posted. Depends how the world's going and how stupid of a direction they want to go. So, a hillbilly Patrick? Who's that? What Patrick? I mean, like Patrick from SpongeBob? Or like Patrick from what show? I don't know. Venus, what? What broken English is that? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that and rephrase that? I'm in North Carolina, Roy. Literally. I look like a hillbilly Patrick Star. I almost want to put that in AI images just to see what that's supposed to look like. No, you're good, Venus. I got you. Shit, that's probably like 4-6 hours away. Well, no, it is 4 hours away. It's probably like 6 hours away. Oh, no, it's probably about 4. Because it would take me about 3 hours to get here to Tennessee. Venus, you seem like an old user on my channel. No, not that I know of, Venus. I don't know too many women who are not going to claim child support. And if they do, I mean, hell, have no fury like a woman. I don't know what I did. I didn't even know. So, but as far as I know, no. Confidently, no. You know what I mean? So, no. I'm 2 hours from the mountains and 2 hours from the beach. And everyone else in here, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all having a blessed Thursday or Friday, depending on your time zone. Feel free to comment down below. Unfortunately, you have to subscribe just because I'm handling the trolls. And then if you wouldn't mind, give me a share and a like. I greatly appreciate the support. No pressure. Long time ago, Leo. No, dead weird. It's just in a ponytail. I could give a fuck about GTA 6. No offense to Rockstar and anyone who wants to play GTA 6, but bro, I've played GTA since the PlayStation, dog. I'm good. And for those that don't know what it was like to play the ones on the PlayStation, this was your camera angle. Like way up there too, by the way. I mean, like you're up in the trees right now. Looking down on yourself. I'm GTA'd out, bro. Exactly, Leo, that too. And then I'm homeless, so I don't have a console and all that. That's another issue. But even if I did, hell no. Bro, I don't like Beyonce Frog. I appreciate that, Donna. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a blessed day. Doing all right, Impulse. How about yourself? Please do not spam GTA. Hey, Roy. Yeah. Out of sight, out of mind, undead. I'm homeless, bro. I already ate food, charged my phone, so yeah, I'm hiding in the woods. I got you, Dead World. Well, my other videos are just games that you may or may not like, and usually they're all free to play anyways. So some aren't that I play, but I got them like years ago. So, and they attach to your email. But again, like Final Fantasy Tactics, the War of the Lines, that one, it doesn't transfer over. It's like specifically like saved to your phone. So if you get a new phone, you have to make a new file. So all that farming for nothing. Roy, I'm working on my monetization. I'm having some issues making it, but I got monetized. They approved it. All I gotta do is fix this one thing, and then you'll be able to donate to me through the channel easily. But I have a PayPal and the three dots up here. If like other than that, a like and a subscribe, and you return viewership, it's worth its weight in gold. Oh, there's somebody's getting banned. No, just due to basic copyright reasons, Fortnite. You got the mobile Play Store, bro. Google, Dead World. You might have that piece of shit Apple. That's the problem. You got them fucking retro flip phone games, and that's it. Yeah, orange. Or orangutan, Jareen. Orangutangerine. No, you got to look at the description, Roy. My PayPal information's in the description. Sorry, let me clarify that. That's my bad. What, Venus? I will, Undead. I'm not worried about it. Lord willing. No, Dead World, you can emulate it, but politics, there's something politics is ruining gaming as well. My day is going well, Sean. How about yours? No, Venus. Who's that? Oh, wait, never mind. No, I've seen a short about her talking shit through the YouTube algorithm. She a hoe. I ain't worried about it. She a worthless cum dumpster. But never mind. Pardon me. Oh yeah, man, dude. Have you not paid attention when that whole pronoun shit was big? Bro, they switched that shit all. They fucked with everything. I never played Red Dead. Yep, Sean, as always. It's not even on the social side as well. Besides what you can post, you can only have so much gore. Even though it's rated M for mature. I can only do so much. And only so many people are going to accept this internationally. You know what I mean? Because you got to go by their rules internationally. So politics do play a part of it. Because for simple things like World of Warcraft, your undead characters, you can make one without a jaw, and it's mouth and flesh is hanging down. You can't do that. You can't even show the undead ribs or anything. Everything's got it no gore. And then Call of Duty's no Russian. That didn't go over really well in Russia when that first came out. They're like, hey, what the fuck? But yeah, politics do play in video games. Why would I go to a strip club, Unknown? That is not where you're going to find love. Now, if she was a retired stripper, it'd be a different story. because they no longer do that or anything else they were doing in that life. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Not everyone's the same. You know, there's 7.8 billion people out there. You can't think everyone's the same. I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people like act like sheep, but they're individuals. I just fail to realize it sometimes. Bro, dude, I could just go to the internet for that, but I can't even repeat it. It's a banned word too. See some tatas, some tater tots. I don't know too many that do, Lori. Okay, okay, Venus. Well, going to a strip club and condoning harlotry is not fun. And yeah, hey, I believe in God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, most sacred Bible. It's my last statement. I am human. I am not perfect, but that is easily something I can avoid. I mean, case in point, Dead World, but unfortunately, that game exposes a lot of shit as well that ain't supposed to be really public knowledge. Because at the end of the day, no, there's some weird fucking Tony Stark out there fucking able to build that shit in their, like, backyard. Like, quite literally. And you give them, like, the full damn near schematics they need to do it. I mean, just because you can do some things sometimes doesn't mean you should, like the woolly mammoth and dire wolf thing. Like, no, we don't need to bring that back. You know, we can make a nuclear warhead the size of the USS Gerald, like literally. But why? You know how big that rocket's gonna be to carry a warhead the size of an aircraft carrier? Like, we could do it, but why? Different circumstances, same point though. What do you mean, undead? Like AR, be more specific. That acronym means many things. I feel it's safe to assume something, but I'd rather not assume. Well, the problem is, Dead World, it runs off numbers and like ratios. It's kind of like Call of Duty's hitbox. Like if I like in fire rate, you know, if I have the high fire rate, as long as I get more bullets in your hitbox in the area, like, you know, X amount of bullets that just kills your character, you know, it's done. Yeah, I figured it was augmented reality. Okay. I was just making sure. I didn't want to say assault rifle, but I figured it was augmented reality. And then, hey, Ari, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Damn shit falling on the screen. I appreciate it. I know, undead. It'll be like the Thanos scene. Magnificent! Reality. You know, they'll claim something's going on over there and you're there and you're like, bro, there's really nothing going on there. And you're like an alien in that place. Like, you know, you're not from that spot. You're just like touring or passing through like a drifter. It's like, what? No, none of that's happening here. What's going on? Again, dead world. It's numbers and ratios. Because if you're going to get to a game that specific, if you hit certain parts on a tank, no, it's going to do what it's supposed to do and stop it. That's the problem you have with drones. You got this slow ass tank, but you got something that's still fucking shooting an artillery shell at you now, more accurate than it ever could be. Yeah, Erie, I'm thinking about getting like a pack of hamburger or something and like doing like a smaller barbecue and like streaming like a park or something. You know what I mean? Yep. I walk around the trails and stuff like that. Also, by then I will be done smoking and vaping. So I do undead. I stream every day. I stream multiple times a day. Like if I charge my phone at the end of the night, and I get up early enough, like I stream right then, and then when my phone dies, I charge it, stream again, and then I typically squeeze in one more stream if my phone charges fast enough, and then I do a game stream. I can typically get 3 to 4 in, but most of the time it's about 1 to 3. You can get about 1 to 4 in a streams in a day. It just depends on how my planning and time goes and everything else. Not that I know of, Cloudy. Like I said earlier, I know you just tuned in, but someone asked me that earlier. Not that I know of. I know quality. It's kind of like when you play airsoft or something. It's like this bullet could really go through that wall and kill you. Like you're dead. Like I don't know, or it can go through that car because you're not hiding behind like the motor or like the wheel or something like something hard and metal to actually stop the bullet piercing that aluminum tin can. No, I sleep in like a tarp shelter there, Y2K. My video earlier this morning, I'm in my shelter day 977. The first video that day I was in my shelter, and then I have the actual video of me showing you my shelter, and like it's on my channel. Well, dead world, that's how video games go. I don't really care because that's not how the real world goes. But no, I got a part-time job here. And then I'm just getting through. So I'm monetized on YouTube. I just got to fix some things. Like, dude, I sleep in 10-degree weather, no problem. No fire, nothing. Like, literally using that blanket, layers, and like my shower curtain, like a shower curtain. Impulse. Well, first of all, I'm gonna try to capitalize on that moment with meeting with him. You know, I'm getting $1 million, but I'm gonna try to get my channel shot out as well. But like, you know, at that point, shit, give me a hotel room. You know, I gotta put that shit in the bank first. But like, give me a hotel room, look for some property, buy me that property, live on that land, and like, do me. Keep growing my stream and like, done, bro. Be set. That just depends if he's not got a busy schedule, because he does. Like, you know, in that hypothetical situation. I work in retail customer service, Erie. No one is quality SIGs. That's the thing. And no one should be. Well, Dead World, anyone that's like referring to a pixel representation, as they were saying, like, no. That person's never seen a day of combat in their life. You just let it grow out, quality. And to everybody else that's tuned in, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a blessed Thursday or Friday, depending on your time zone. I mean, you got to subscribe just because I'm dealing with the trolls. But feel free to comment down below. I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe, share as well. No pressure, but I greatly appreciate the support. And Tom, no, I'm not a vet. I get asked that a lot. And even if I was, like I tell people, I wouldn't tell you. That's between me and the U.S. government. It's not, Ari. Like I said, I'm crawling my way back up to where I was. I saw like 150 in here earlier, so I'm getting back to where I was. So I'm not tripping about it. I wasn't worried about it. My problem is I just got to slow down. That's why I shot myself. I was like, you know, theoretically shot myself in the foot when I was privatizing my content after all this. You know, all I had to do was just look, slow down, and stop rushing, pumping out content. On reading. I don't do drugs, Tom. Yeah, I was just pumping out content and then I privatized it. I didn't because when I looked it up, does privatized like content matter about taking view hours away? When I looked it up, it said no. They took away live chat replay, even though it's there. Like, I felt like a big dum-dum that day, for sure. Especially with everything else I do. And then, hey, what? Welcome to the stream. And they said everything. But I'm over here like streaming all day when I had like other spots I could stream at. I know, Ari. Because it started out just like this right here as well. Like it's literally like a fucking like time travel, theoretical time travel. I see like how I began when it was like the low viewers here. Then I'm like back to where I was before like I did pop off to like several hundred in here. It's wild. Well, I appreciate that, Sarah. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a blessed day. If you're scrolling out. Well, I'm not a Viking, but okay. I will make the AI generated images about it though. I give up. I give up. Like, you win. For the love of God. Like, bro, I just need to accept it and coin it. Like, I gave up on that one. Like, Jesus. Like, literally. I mean, if I literally got $1 for every time being called a Viking, like, bro, I probably legitimately would have like 10 grand right now. It's that or Thor. Those are the most two. I'm taking a piss, Mike. You what, Mike? Hey, Mickey's, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for tuning back in. I appreciate it. Again, like I said, thanks for tuning in. Well, I appreciate that, Dead World. Like I tell y'all, I could put it on a live stream one day and screencast it. Like, seriously. I almost have 1 million views. I have over 5,000 view hours. I might have broke 6K. I didn't check my studio in a while. I don't think I have. Because usually when I go to studio, I go right to like my earn tab and try to figure all that out, and it's being a fucking headache. But with like a 300% return viewer rate, like I have like 30,000 people that return to view, but I only got 9,000 subscribers. So, you know, I have over 300%. So, I mean, I appreciate everyone coming in, and I've done this within like the last 5 months. So, I mean, like, I appreciate it. I'm letting the Lord guide me on this one and bless me with this one. Like, I appreciate it. Apparently, I'm doing something right. So, I just don't want to fuck it up or mess it up. Pardon my language. Because it's something I want to do, and then like it helps me be a better person, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if I start getting in front of like millions of people, I can't, you know, be such a jackass. Don't get me wrong, I'll speak my mind, but you know, calling you a stupid motherfucker might question you buying someone's product that sponsored me. Is all. Or somebody will at least try to make a fucking mountain out of a molehill, as they say. I'm vaping tobacco. Big Bud 71. And like I said, I don't try to talk myself out of money. Like, I'm monetized, having to figure out this one little technical issue I'm having, and I think I already know where it's at because I accidentally clicked the wrong thing, and it fucked it up there. And then I had to like do something, and I already know it's probably right there is where it's glitching. My biggest issue is, but like I'm monetized on YouTube, Again, I agreed, Ari. But it just depends on the sponsor. Some might give you a little bit more like lax rules. It just depends on who it is and who it's controlled by. I mean, everything's controlled by certain people, but it's that way no matter where you go. But like I was saying, I'm not trying to like talk myself out of money though. Before I got distracted with this other statement here too. No, agreed. No, agreed. But like, you know, at a certain point, you got to be able to recognize that yourself as an individual, or you know, you're gonna have trouble. Like, I don't even like. I've never studied sociology, but I kind of get like the base principle of it. With the whole donation thing here in the description, I ain't trying to talk myself out of money. Like, if people can't donate, I'm not asking people to donate. Like, I just have it there, so because people ask me like nonstop when I first started streaming. But like, I tell people like, it's worth its weight in it's gold if you just give me that like and subscribe and be a return viewer, and like thoroughly enjoy the content and promote it. Like, that's worth its weight in gold. Because at the end of the day, like when I could have like 1 million subscribers from that. Like at the end of the day, like it's done and over, wrap, set there, type thing. And you didn't have a dime. You can't give me it. Like you couldn't have given me a dime. And at the end of the day, you know, I probably end up finding you and you become my content. I played a couple games online on the computer, but like I was more into like League of Legends, World of Warcraft. I was more into those. And then like for console, I was more into Battlefield. Battlefield 3 was my shit when that CQC maps dropped. I was like, I was so happy. Call of Duty was dead to me when that DLC first dropped. Dead to me. I mean, pure chaos, almost impossible to camp anywhere, no matter where you were, motherfucker. Fuck you. Just chaos. I was like, yes. And you got grenades, C4 still going off, everything else, flashbangs. Not really impulse. I mean, and maybe in the sense of like missing it, probably I missed the opportunity of streaming when I could back then, because like at the end of the day, I was really a really good gamer. Like no bullshit. Like back in Halo 2 days, I was like, because once you like, if in Halo 2, once you hit, really didn't matter what rank you were in Halo 2, they would cheat regardless, and they would like blue screen, like standby, or just mod and cheat to win the game, absolutely. But it got really bad once you hit level 30. I got to 38 in solos by myself, like even in teams of 4. Because there was a way to do it, like when you would like be in matchmaking, if people like individually loaded in, you kind of didn't want that. And then like if like the other team individually loaded in, you kind of wanted that. Because usually the standbys, when somebody had standby, like their connection would be fine, you'd be over there lagging. Like you'd literally be walking into a wall and they've killed you like 10 times. It was ridiculous. And I mean, I was like, oh, like fucking 10, 11 at the time, like 12 at the time. Like Call of Duty, I was pretty much in like the top, like to the point where I wasn't at the top of it where like the hackers were, because there was like hackers at the top of the leaderboards there. But like I was within like the top 100 of the legitimate people that were up there across the things, even with Battlefield 3. Modern Warfare 2, and then Battlefield Modern Combat, I was in the top 100. Like legitimate getting hate mail from people. Like, I literally had like a grown adult yelling at cussing at me because I was like talking shit to their kid. My dad was working. I was in my room talking shit though. Stupid motherfucker, fuck you. Get your ass wrecked, kid. Well, yeah, I was always in the top leaderboards. So I legitimately have other people on top leaderboards be like, fuck you. Getting so mad. And I'd be like, bro, I'm like 10 right now, dog. I'm only 10. I do like fighting games myself, inclusive. I really liked Dragon Ball Budokai 3. I wish they'd bring back the Budokai series. 8-way movement was the best, and then it's not too chaotic. I kind of do like their open environment with like, but I didn't like Tenchi and all that style they went with. I kind of like that open environment and fly around because it's more realistic to the show and wherever like that environment is. But I just like Budokai. Not saying they can't fly around everywhere, but and then I kind of like Soul Calibur. I want to say it was 5 because that was the one where the girl was evil and the guy was good. I didn't like Street Fighter and all that. I know it's popular and it's one of like the OG games, like fighting games out there, but yeah, I didn't like the whole 2-way movement. That always got to me because you could easily just sidestep, you know what I mean? Or just whoop, let alone just backstep. Like, or like backstep in an angle, like, you know what I mean? It kind of gave you freedom to go anywhere. Versus, oh no, I can only go back and forward and up, middle, and down. That's it. Like, yeah. Not, oh, I sidestepped you, grappled you. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on the games. I enjoyed them for what they are because, like, you know, Mortal Kombat kind of did that. I wish they had an 8-way movement one, but that's when I think it was it's like Mortal Kombat versus DC or something. That one was 8-way, but all the other ones became 2-way where you were just on the map going back and forth. Kind of like, not kind of like, and then like for like Soul Calibur, I like kind of like the interactive shit with the environment. You know, it's kind of there. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you know, there's not a barrier there if there's a bridge there, and I kind of just chuck you over the fucking bridge. Like, you're going somewhere. Yeah, I'm a big game nerd too, by the way. Like, I may not look it, but I'm a huge nerd. Me, I really don't have one just because I'm on the mobile device. Last game I ever played that was like current up to date back then was when I like came home the first time. Before then was Doom. That was back in 2020, Doom Eternal. And for the new one, they need to do like a zombies, like a Call of Duty zombies, but instead of zombies, it's literal waves of like demons and shit. And you have like a base you can build. And like you can, like, it's multiplayer. I mean, like, literally, there's like a fucking 300 cyber demons on the map type thing. But, you know, it's not 300. It's mixed in with other shit, too. But, like, I don't, like, if I had to pick one that I would want to play, though, it would probably be Helldivers. I think I would enjoy Ari. Just from, like, all the content I've seen through the algorithm. I'm glad the filter hid that. That's incredibly gross. Someone waited a minute to say that. That's pathetic. Well, it's Helldivers 2. It's what Call of Duty and Battlefield Airstrike should be, is what I'm going to say, lightly. Yeah, it's not good. I don't even want to repeat it. It's uh-huh. I'm glad the whole stream missed what they said. That was just weird. Anyways, thanks everybody tuning in. I hope you're having a blessed Thursday or Friday, depending on your time zone. Feel free to comment down below. Yeah, you're gonna have to subscribe. That's why I'm dealing with these trolls. Case in point, I'm glad y'all didn't see that message. But I also appreciate a like and a share as well. No pressure, but I greatly appreciate the support. And then Kenton, I'm not sure. Which one's Melania again? Yeah, I have it on a basic. That's the only option I have. Like within the studio, you have none in basic. And then, like there's like another thing where it's like strict. That's it. And I have it on strict and then like the other one on basic. Besides like the blocked words I have in there, like shit, like YouTube's probably sitting there scratching their head. It's like, bro, I already know what they're gonna do. It's aiming to get me demonetized. No, I said strict, not strip. For like moderation on the channel and like the chat messages that come through. Those are like the options you have. I don't know if y'all are like, use YouTube Studio yourself. Should, even if you don't have that many subscribers, even if you have one, even if you have 10, at some point it'll show you where your content that day was where you got the most viewership and retention rate. Now, depending on what that behavior is, you might not want to continue it because, like, I've seen some wild shit on there. And I mean, like, if you're willing to degrade yourself like that, sure, knock yourself out, I guess. To each their own. I'm not here to judge one's journey, but okay. Okay, they're being a troll. Got it. Yeah, but is she the one that has like the fucking demon mouth, or is she the one with like all the blades? Because there's a couple of those that, like, there's a couple of women like ninja bitches in there. I was the cliche, bro. Scorpion or Sub-Zero? I prefer Scorpion though. Oh, get over here. And then you have the teleport shit. I appreciate they brought Smoke back in one of them and like Reptile. Because that's what I'm used to from the original. Like, they were pretty much all the fucking colors. I'm not that well educated in Mortal Kombat. I played it vaguely. I wasn't like, ooh, a Mortal Kombat person. I was more into like Final Fantasy 9 and all that. Because, dude, that would be an epic life right there. You can't tell me that wouldn't be epic. Let alone like Brigandine or Brigadine. I'm not sure how you want to pronounce it. The Legend of Forcina, I think? Or Rusina? No, not Rusina. Forcina. And they have a Grand Edition as well, which I would suggest more, but you're going to have to find it in the English version at this time. Like when I was growing up. Like, yeah, I played Tekken and all that a little bit, but I wasn't really big into fighting games. It was more like Medal of Honor and all that shit. Like, bro, I mean, weekends spent dying laughing with a Velociraptor literally like the rocket launcher and PlayStation graphics. And then I'm looking at like fucking Benjamin Franklin in front of me right now with a fucking RPG themselves. Like, hysteria laughing in tears. Benjamin Franklin wasn't good enough. I think they had George Washington in there. I forgot all the custom characters they had. Yes. Yes. Medal of Honor. It was a PlayStation 1 game. It was World War II time. Both. And at this point, if like I wasn't homeless and I had a better setup and everything, I would probably be a PC gamer and just invest, because at that point, pretty much console's a PC at this point. Okay. Hey there, Navanitharaja Siva Guru. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. My dream house, something underground. Now, let me say that loosely. Like, there's a part of my house that's above ground, but that's like 10% of the home. The other 90% of it's underground, because it's like a tornado bomb shelter, earthquake proof, solar panel powered, like off the grid. Fuck you, leave me alone. Like hermit hole. With like my own little homestead and all that. Plus a wife and kids, but hell have not frozen over yet. I'm doing all right, bro. Having a blessed day. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you are too. And then, hey, Octo, thanks for tuning in. And that's good, Nava. That's a long name to keep saying, and I hope I'm saying it correctly and not wrong. But like, that's my dream home, for sure. And I wouldn't say I was rich. I mean, when my PC sounds like a 747 taking off, I don't, and like struggling, bro. I don't. It's not really rich. Yeah, I had a computer all right. And I mean, like, literally, if I was like on like vent back then, people would be like, what's that noise? And it's like, it's my computer. Because it's over there literally. I shit you not. No problem, bro. Yeah. Hell, I found myself on a fucking rage clip in WoW. We were in ICC. And yes, I remember that guy so bad. I remember it like yesterday, bro. He would not let that go. It was over that fucking axe from that fucking guy, the first boss. Give my axe, you ninja loading piece of dead dude. And I mean, dude, we went through the next fight even then. Like, it took, like, that shit went on for so much longer than that clip where it ends at in that clip. That's when I started, like, that's when I played a druid and was doing like druid. Like, I did healing. It became one of those priority roles no one wanted to play. Everyone wanted a DPS. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a healer or a tank. And a druid can do all three, do everything, and be a caster. Like, I mean. This. I got a buck knife on me, but I don't want to walk around with that on because it's literally as long as my fucking thigh. So. And then I typically stay out in the woods anyways by myself. So I usually don't have any issues at all, Lord willing. Besides what's right here. I don't know. Probably wouldn't be wise, Ari, but I don't go out and look for trouble either. Like, I'm not one of those people. No, bro. 2 hours from the beach and 2 hours from the mountain music. And everyone else up here, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a blessed Thursday or Friday, depending on your time zone. Feel free to comment down below. I'd appreciate a like and a share. You have to subscribe. I'm dealing with the trolls, unfortunately. I like to have it on there or open, but they like to come in and ruin everything. No pressure, but I greatly appreciate the support. Who are you, LaRue? Damn. Impulse. If I could do that, I could get out of homelessness. Why would I go to another country? And then right now, with the current international way, the way the international world and community is going, it's probably not smart, me as an American citizen, to leave America right now. I'm keep my happy fat ass here in America. Okay, I got 50 states to go to if I want to go anywhere. Okay, I got oceans, I got mountains, I got everything I need right the fuck here. Okay. And if I gotta go anywhere, they'll give me anything. They'll give me what I need to go where I need to go. So like, don't worry about that time when that time comes. No, I'm LaRue now. I'm not a big house type guy at all. Yeah, put it in a ponytail, Michelle. Oh, yeah, I'll eventually have a big house and stuff with from the stream, but like in my definition of a big house, like it's not gonna be big, bro. I'm not talking about a mansion. If I'm not talking about my dream home, that's not gonna be massive either. No, it's in a ponytail for the second time. I appreciate that, bro. Thanks for tuning in. You have a blessed rest of your day as well. No, Ari, that'd just be a waste of money to have a big house like that. I have no need for it. I'm 31 impulse. Yeah, I got a part-time job. And then I'm monetized on this stream now too, so I'm technically at work. Yeah, wait until I shave, Moody. I look like I'm still in high school. Yeah, I'm just part-time though. At my other job as well, in retail customer service. So, yep, I just gotta hash out these last little details with YouTube and like the whole monetization account because I fucked it up when I first made it. That's what I meant when I got to slow down and read things. I was getting ahead of myself. Now it's like caused me to like fuck myself up right now. So I just got to fix that and we're good to go. Like I'm working right now. So it's what it is, man. I thank the Lord every day for it. And I pray to keep the channel up and keep going and growing. Eh. Oh yeah, I mean, like a greed impulse. My situation could always be worse. I'm thankful every day. Plus, at the end of the day, if I really had like a lot of money, like I could go anywhere I fucking want. I don't really need a house at that point. You know what I mean? Yeah, I enjoy streaming Ari. Hey, Chef Ain or Chefany, how you doing? I keep always saying that wrong. Hey, hope you're having a good day, Chefany. Welcome back. No. Hell no. And I don't count people who live in a car homeless. I'm sorry. That's a box on wheels. It's a mini home. It locks. It keeps you out of the weather. You got air and heating. Like, you're good, bro. And I would not want a car because a car leads to brakes, rotors, oil changes, air filters, gas, windshield wipers, transmission fluid. And that's not getting into the hardcore parts, like your Cadillac converter, your starter, your alternator. Your battery eventually is going to fuck up as well. No, I'm in North Carolina, JH. I'm like 2 hours from the beach and 2 hours from the mountains in North Carolina. I'm doing all right. Oh, Chefany, I'm doing good. And at the end of the day, I would rather just moody. I'd rather camp because I was thinking one day, when I just said all that about the car, picture that annual money you spend on that car fee right there. Now put your rent along with it too. What for the month, what could you do with like 3 G bars? I know you don't replace a lot of stuff on your car every month, but what could you do with that extra money? With your rent, at least, what could you do with extra 2 G bars a day? Or not a day, a month. And then extra 2 G bars a month, after a year, that's $24,000. Your rent might be more than that. If you got kids and wife and all that, I'm sorry, you're kind of fucked, Not to, it's not a good life for a kid. I mean, and it's, in a way it is, so they know how to survive off the land, but and I don't survive off the land out here. I could if I wanted, but I don't need to get in trouble with the game warden or hurt my ecosystem because it's very fragile in this town. I mean, true, JH, but not a lot of many people are that, knowledgeable with vehicles or are too lazy to look up a how-to from YouTube. You know what I mean? A DIY YouTube video. Well, how do you get a job if you don't have a license? You have a worker's permit? Because they won't hire you if you don't have a license. They're okay, Kaylee. They're not my go-to. But they're something to snack on. And at the end of the day, they're probably packed full of that fucking red 40, so I don't eat them much these days. I'm good on that eating that ground up parasitic bug. I try my best to avoid that fucking thing, but it's everywhere. Right along with the other one that makes everything glisten. Who are you talking to, Ari? I'm confused. I'm lost. Bro, that sounds expensive as fuck, dog. JH. Bro, my internet is my phone plan, which is like fucking $50 after tax. It's not even 50 after after tax. It's like 48 something, but I might as well round it up to 50. Fuck it. I don't have a vehicle, so I have no insurance. So that's the extra 150 for me. And then I don't have to pay rent, so that's extra $400. So I'm sitting here, I'm pretty much have an extra. If I was making that what you have to pay that, I would have an extra 500 and fucking extra $600. Fuck that. I'd have an extra $600 a month. That's the point I'm getting at. And $600 a month at the end of the year, that's $7,200. That's practically a paid off used car. Let alone like a down and first and last month's payment. No. I mean, at the end of the day, like, yeah, it's extra $600 a month, but realistically, you'd get a couple hotel rooms. So you're really looking at about like an extra few $100s a month. But depending on your hotel and your hotel prices and all that, it just depends. And environment allowing, like, it's a little bit different. You know, if you're in like bear country, I would not advise you to go camping. Quotes around camping. I'm not camping. I'm homeless, but I would not go homeless because at that point you're not having a house anymore or a car. So, ew. Who uses Starlink, bro? You mean you use Russia's Starlink? I appreciate that impulse. You know that ain't Elon Musk's anymore, right? That's all Russia's now. Ooh. Ooh, you compromising your business, boy. Or girl. I don't know what you are. Dr. Pepper's okay, Moody. I prefer Mellow Yellow if there's Coke products there, but they typically don't have Mellow Yellow at places you go. And then when you have Pepsi products, they typically don't have Sunkist there either. Because a lot of people don't look like, I'm not that well versed in the internet, but people got to start looking at the internet like a virus. Like, if I can get to you and then get to whoever you're connected to, and then get to whoever they're connected to. You know, one person turns into fucking 1,000 real fast. And I'm getting everything I need and want at that time. There, JH. Seven out of 400, 4,000. Bitch, I don't want to hear about you being broke. Don't have no. Okay, you can get. You're good. I don't want to hear about you being broke. Bro, that's a vacation at the end of the month, dog. Better than me, Max. I don't want my shit stolen. And be around those that have bad behavior. People think we live in this perfect society and system. Like, bro, the police can't even regulate the streets. So what makes you think somebody's going to regulate a fucking homeless shelter? Yeah, I know, JH. That's why I made my comment about the internet being a virus. I've said that many times before. All right, Mickey, thanks for tuning in. You have a blessed rest of your day. Sure they do, Max. No. Doesn't mean the other side ain't in on it. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Oh. It's always a cover for something. Not saying everybody's bad, but or all of them are bad. I would just be ignorant to assume. But again, though, to reiterate my point, if drugs are getting past the Air Force, the Marines, the Navy, the Army, the Coast Guard, Customs Border Patrol, and Department of Homeland Security, what makes you think they ain't getting by in the homeless shelter? That's all I'm trying to say. You know, they could be a drifter, bro. They are a wanted felon. Yeah, I love fireworks. I've been streaming 4th of July. Yep. I got some 4th of July content on my YouTube. It's just way, way, way the fuck down there. Like, I was recording it, and then I also, like, did shorts of it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going to the event in our town and everything, so. I don't have a home, Skylar. I am in my home. I'm out in the woods. What do you mean go home? You waited a minute to tell me to go home, and I don't have a home. Are you retarded? I'm curious. Genuinely. You waited a minute to do that. To everyone else, though, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a blessed Thursday or Friday, depending on your time zone. Feel free to comment down below. I'd appreciate a like and a share. No pressure. I greatly appreciate the support. Obviously, you have to subscribe, so I'm going to have to change that up. I know. I'm going to give them one more chance, though, bloated. And then, hey, OTC. Thanks for tuning back in. Hope you've had a great day so far. No. Phone cord. There we go. Oh, I appreciate that too, OTC. Thank you. OTC, I'm not saying that loud, but not a lot. It's kind of a personal question, bro. Not a lot, though. Yeah. I mean, like when I'm monetized on YouTube here, it takes it in a month to get paid anyways. And like when I first get monetized, I don't know how much that's going to be. Like I'm like, ideally, I wish it was $100 million, but realistically, you know what I mean? Like, I got to make over $100 anyways before they'll even pay you from ad revenue. Like I'll get the 100, I'll get that money, but like if it ain't over $100, they won't pay you. So even if you make $99.99, you don't get it. Now, if you make 100, make 100 and over, yeah, you get all that. Well, 70% of it, or whatever the ratio is they take out of it. I want to say it's 70-30. I just got monetized, and I'm having to hash out one little issue with my ad revenue account. Because my dumbass clicked the wrong fucking thing. I should have put individual, but my dumbass put organization. So I fucked all my shit up, and you couldn't change it the further you went in. So I tried to changed it, and then it would not let me use YouTube as a host. It kept trying to make me, or the option was I can't use YouTube as my website. I don't own it. I have to use it as like a host website. But it was only asking me for my website. I don't have a website. Unless I gotta fucking make one. But I read in there on Google that apparently I can use it as a host thing. Like a lot of YouTubers do. But I gotta make a website. I'll figure something out. Hopefully I can try to make it on the phone. If not, I'm gonna have to do something. Because I'm trying to get that extra income, whatever it may be. $100 every month, that ain't bad. I like 100 million, like I said, but extra $100 or $300 a month ain't bad. This depends on my channel growth and everything else. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix this later. But I'm monetized. I got past. I just got to get through that stupid shit. And I'm officially monetized because they approved everything. It's just, that's where I was having an issue at. When I sat there for like 2 hours trying to figure this shit out, getting madder fuck, boy. And at that point, that's when I was like, no, I'm walking the fuck away. I'll come back and deal with it later when I'm not so mad. But yeah, things are looking up, thankfully. Lord willing, it'll get better. But as I said, though, there's going to be things that happen as soon as I get in that house. Straight World War III. Right on the precursor of getting my house. I can afford it and everything. Boom, World War III. Like, I feel it. I feel it with every fiber of my being. Every fucking time I get in the house, bro. And then, unfortunately, when I become homeless again, sorry, somebody in the royal family is going to fucking die, I think. It fucking freaks me out every time I have a home and I became homeless, somebody in the royal family passes away. And it creeps me the fuck out. Nothing much, Ari. It's the last person that said anything on the stream that I see is actually into this. And then the last comment before that was OTAC asking me if YouTube paid me. I'm not gay, dog. So, anywho, wait a minute, come in and say that. Captain, I'm a plant, bro. I photosynthesize. I don't have to eat food. I became one with nature. Treebeard opened my potential. I now no longer need the human sustenance that is known as food. All I need is sunlight. I am now operating off of renewable, environmentally friendly energy resources. I try to be, Captain. I try to be. Yeah, Ari, I said Treebeard. Oh, I know. I'm waiting for the next one. I love when that one comes up. Cause, bro, I will try to sell it too. I appreciate that, James. Thanks for tuning in. Because also, not only do I photosynthesize, it also helps me and my electromagnetic activity within my body that helps me charge my phone. Like when I hold my phone starts charging. It's like new technology they're coming out with in 2035. But don't tell anybody, okay? I hope no one's believed that, but I have, like, I'm sure some people have. You know, I can only imagine being like having as many subscribers, Mr. Beast, and saying something like that, and just how the media would react. That's all I'm getting at. Keep what a secret, Angelica? What are you even talking about? No, I typically, like, bro, your username is false. Like, if you're an alpha ghost wolf, you'll be fine. Everything will be just fine. Oh, I got you, Angelica. It was a joke. There's no phone. I mean, I'm not saying they probably don't have technology that can possibly do that, but I mean, it would take forever for your phone to charge that day. I don't think it produces that much. And even then, it's like up here, anyways, and like all in your spine, in your nervous system, all in this flesh sack. And at the end of the day, I think you'd kill yourself. Because you wouldn't have to, like, all the electricity in your body going where it needed to go to is charging your phone. So technically, I think you'd die. Your heart would stop or something. If I realistically think about it, I'm sorry. It was like some of those quadcopter designs I was getting from AI generated images, bro. I was dying laughing. I was like, no, you can't do that because those rotors under the big rotor would take the lift from the big rotor because the little rotors would be down there messing with the lift. It's creating. It's like, you can't do that. And AI is over there not getting it. Like, dude, to make that suggested quadcopter image, bro, that took like an hour and a half in itself. I was over there damn near beating my head on the counter for it to finally get the way I needed it to go. All right, sorry about that lag spike. I was just seeing if my chat was frozen. It's just quiet. No, Captain, not yet. Not yet. I know. That's what I'm saying, though, right then. Right when that day comes, it's going to be World War III. I already know it. I already know. And like I said, somebody else in the royal family is going to fucking pass away. I don't know who. I really don't. One of them's going bye-bye. I'll technically become homeless again when I got out of homelessness. And every time that's happened, it's happened twice so far. I've been homeless twice. Like, it's making me uncomfortable. I'm trying to wear the rose-colored glasses like the Trump administration is to the international world, but I'm looking at it for what it is, and it's not looking good. I don't know why it's lagging. Like, no one's saying anything. Well, that's the last message I got from was Captain. He says, LOL, you will. That's it. And like, do you have our own land? Those are the last messages I see. Well, it depends who wants to stay true to bricks, their impulse. And at the end of the day, whether or not they force their loyalty or not, you know what I mean? Or allow neutrality. I can't say for sure. Because at the end of the day, someone can always say no and fuck you. Like, well, what kind of advice do you need, Tanaka? Oh, I got you, Ari. Might be your internet. Might be glitching out. What else did you eat, Fawn? Did you drink beer or anything? Now, I feel there's some safe people to assume who would be enemy's impulse. You know, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, typically it is a duck. I mean, it could be a faggot fucking with her internet. I don't know. No, I don't use Wi-Fi. I got a data plan, Art. On what, Tonka? That's a broad question. Advice on what? Specify, please. Okay. Hi. How are you doing today, Tonka? Yeah, for the most part. What in the fuck? What in the fuck? I appreciate it, Tanaka. You have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, be nice. I'm not sure, OTC. I haven't tried everything, you know what I mean? Because I'd really like to try some ox, personally. No, no, just no. No, we're not even going. We're going to stop that before it happens. Just no. No. Just no. No. Their last message was, "Oh, y'all want me to bug out instead, huh?" I. So they were typing something and just no. It's not going to make it in the chat. No. No. I don't know what they were typing, but no. Just no. I mean, for all I know, they could have came in and said nothing bad, but to be safe, it's fair to assume that it's going to be bad. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel fine, Zach, other than my other issues I'm dealing with. Controls in. Figure out which one words I need to add to that. Oh. I love the cold. I fucking love it. I'm gonna have to go back through all my streams to find the 2 streams where I was out here with the snowing, baby, and clip it. I love the fucking snow. I love the cold. Right now, as hot as it's been, I'd kind of hate it a little bit because I ain't acclimated to it. But when I'm acclimated to it, I love it. I fucking love it. Yes, snow. Snow, baby, snow. Fucking blizzard, motherfuckers. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No. But I want snow. I'm not looking for cabin fever, but I want snow. I love the cold. Fuck the desert. Oh my God. As soon as you see that motherfucking sun, like a vampire, it's melting, dude. I love the cold. I will stick my hands down my pants if I have to. I love the cold. And I mean on my femoral artery. I don't mean any weird sense by sticking my hands down my pants. Because that's about the only thing that gets cold on me are my fingertips usually. And that's just for like when I get up in the morning. Other than that, they eventually like have it like I call it a cold snap. I'm not saying you get frostbite, but like at a certain point, you're cold, but like you're not cold anymore. I don't know how to explain it. Especially like when you wake up from like your sleeping shelter type thing. You know what I mean? You know, you've been sleeping there for X amount of hours, warm, cozy, and then you get back up and it's cold again. You know, your hands are like, yeah. Oh, and for the the poll option for viewer suggested game, if phone allows. Okay, you're probably gonna just go ahead and put that in the live chat. I mean, it's safe to say that it's safe to assume that's gonna win, but I'm gonna let it sit there for a little bit longer. Like, what kind of suggestions of the game would you want to see? I hear feather turd. What'd they say? Why'd they retract it? Hold on. What'd you say? No, smoking's not good for you. Are you crazy? Feather turd. My crows. I call them feather turds. It flew off. It landed up in the trees up there, over here this way. My hair's blonde, bro. Because I'm an idiot, Zach. Yeah, I call them feather turds. I call those little brown finches that you would see at McDonald's, those little brown birds. I call those little fucking things chicken nuggies. Those are chicken nuggies. You defeather that thing. That's a little chicken nugget. I mean, yeah, I am because I still do it. You know what I mean? And like, you think I would learn my lesson after my mom's mom died of cancer, my dad died of cancer, my granddad died of cancer, my uncle died of cancer, my grandma died of cancer. I'm not a federal employee, Jay. I will not impersonate an officer of the law or the uniform, no matter what it comes or what it is. No, I'm politically independent. Oh, vote changed around. I appreciate it. Well, y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day. Well, mustache catching under my lip. My mustache. But yeah, you think I'd learn my lesson. So, but here I am smoking. And then the worst part is, like, I've been smoking since like 2014, Mother's Day. Like, you see these, like with a cigarette here, what's left here, sometimes you'll have lines on the filter. Well, you can rip that off. You don't need the fucking filter. Rip that open, And then you got that much tobacco left that you can throw in a bowl or a gravity bong and hit that through that, which was what I would do before I'd hit like smoke another whole cigarette. And then I'd do the same with that cigarette. So maybe something like that left over. And you got all that left over. Now, obviously, I haven't been doing the bowl and the gravity bong since 2014, but definitely been smoking cigarettes since then. No, I'm done. I'm done with cigarettes after day 1,000 of homelessness out here. I mean, even if I get out of homelessness and it's like day 1,000, you know what I mean? Like, I'm done with cigarettes. Because a lot can happen in 20 days. So, OTC, it feels absolutely magnificent out here right now. All right. Thanks for tuning in. You have a blessed rest of your day. I'll definitely do a game stream tonight. That's about all I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get it in early because I got to get up early. I got to be at work before 7. And I'm going to try to get my phone charged because if I get up, I try to get up 2 hours before I have to go to work. So I might stream for like a game for an hour before I go to work because I won't be able to stream till like almost 5. A long time ago, Lee Boy. This is true, Jay. God is good. Ooh, it's a tie right now. Oh. I'm checking the poll. It's a tie right now. It was a tie. It switched up there a little bit, though. Huh, ODC? What are you talking about? What? Am I missing something in the conversation here? What are you talking about ODC for? Did I miss something? I was talking about snow. So they're asking me about my favorite food. CSR2, what is that? No, you might have misheard me in something I said then. Because I was also looking at the polls. Or the poll down there where people were voting on. I'm doing all right, Ronnie. How you doing? And no, Jay, I've never tried War Robots, but I have played Armored Core before. And like Mech Warriors. I'm actually shocked they haven't remade those yet. Firebat, Firefox, Timberwolf, Gargoyle. What were the other ones? Yeah. It's been nice weather for sure the past couple for a while now. So Then there was another robot, like it was kind of like a robot war game, but it was like cartoony. But I want to say it was cartoony, and it's like the tank talked shit, bro, and it was definitely not a kid game. What, between Mech Warriors or Armor Core? Are you talking about in the polls, Zach? No one cash apps me anything unless they want to, Legend. I never really bring up cash app unless somebody asks for it. So do you sit there for a minute, come on a stream to look like a jackass and get yourself banned? I'm sorry I keep messing with my mustache, everybody. Like it is. Had a fucking grilled chicken salad the other day, or this earlier today, not the other day. Excuse me. And then I had some flan, damn caramel. I liked a lot of games, Ronnie. PlayStation 1 games are cheap back in the day, bro. They're like $5, $10, $20, depending on the game and the year. They're cheap as shit. I think like Final Fantasy 7 was like $20. Unless you got like that fucking like pre-order limited edition study guide, like, special case one. It was like $20, $40 at most. It was cheap as shit. Welcome back. And then, hey, little fox. Because I mean, like I was saying, I've played, Mech Warriors. You had Red Alert, Command and Conquer. You had Brigandine, Legend of Orsina. You had Tekken. You had the Grand Theft Autos. You had Metal Gear. You had Siphon Filter. You had the Legend of Dragoon. You had someone, I think it was like Vanguard or like Valiant or something. It was like a RPG as well. That's like kind of one I'd really like to play because that's like one I really didn't touch as a kid. Um, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX, Fable, Halo, Mercenaries, Battlefield, SOCOM, Killzone, SimCity. On the PlayStation, we had the big robot thing like that would come in and destroy everything, besides everything else. Spyro for the PlayStation, Army 3D, Doom. Jesus Christ, how was it $80? It was not that expensive. Which one did you? Where do you live? I want to say I had like a Warhammer on the PlayStation as well. Final Fantasy X. Jack and Daxter's, the Ratchet and Clanks. Uh, Like when I was saying, that's just my childhood. Like I'm a nerd, bro. Yeah, I'm shocked they made a new one of those. Like I'm shocked Naughty Dog really has not made like a Jack 4 where it's like almost like an MMORPG type thing. With like the same elements, but like, you're fighting those like big ass metalheads and shit and stuff like that. Like, make something out of it's cooperative, but it's definitely still single player. You can play it by yourself all you want, but like, if you want to play with other people, they got to stick true to their roots, so to speak. Yeah, it's something I thankfully got to play. Oh yeah, that's right. Nintendo 64. We had GoldenEye. Oh, Battle Tanks was my fucking shit, bro. I love the fucking flippy tank. I don't know if anyone's played that one. That flippy tank was where it's at, bro. Besides like those fucking already missile control, like controlled missiles. You have like missiles you can launch and like you can control it. Yeah, Battle Tanks is the shit, bro. I love the flippy tank. Uh, I didn't play Zelda much. I never really got into that. And then I liked Doom on the 64. I thought that was really good. Uh, oh yeah, I forgot Medal of Honor. That was like a big one. Like I said, with a picture of Velociraptor with an RPG, looking back at fucking Benjamin Franklin with an RPG. That's the characters you could play. Those are the best character skins. There's other funny character skins in that game as well. That game, in my opinion, has the trophy on the best character skins to exist in a video game to this day. I don't give a fuck about what all the Fortnite's brought in. To this day, that is the best one. Yeah, we had on the PSX. Oh, and then we had like Digimon Rumble Arena. I never watched the show, but Digimon Rumble Arena was actually kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie. And it kind of made me interested in the show. I ain't watched it yet, but I don't know if they do any of that in the show. I'm sure they do. Hence why they're able to do that in the game, I guess. That was another one. Because, that's what, because PlayStation games were so cheap back in the day. I swear they were like $5, $10. And that's if they weren't $1 because they were like kind of old and no one bought it. And it cycled through a few years. And that market was just so saturated from like game developers. Because you had Ape Escape was another one. Yeah, I played Battletoad, but not when I was a kid. I played Battletoad though. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We had that. I remember that on Sega. Sonic, obviously. Road Rash was a PlayStation game, but they also had it on the 64. There was also like an Air game, Ace Combat game. Then you had like the Sonic Hedgehog 2. So I remember that because you could go to stores and rent this, like, even if it was like Best Buy or like some like, I forget the correct business name title on it, but like hobby shop type thing. Where they actually had like game tournaments for cards and like, rented out video games and stuff like that. I guess, Greg. A few. Welcome to the stream. And let me scroll up. How's in there? All right, I missed anything. Making sure. But yeah, I named a lot of games I did play growing up. Legitimately as a kid. Final Fantasy Tactics, obviously. I just didn't have War of the Lions. I had the original one. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Crash Bandicoot Team Racing, all the Crash Bandicoots. Fucking, what was it? The one with the mini games, I think it was like it was a Crash Bandicoot inspired one, but it was like mini games, bro. That one is rage inducing. Bro, you could take a fucking saint, and if they play that game, they're going to rage at that game. I don't care if this person's never been mad in their entire life. They came out of the fucking womb. I mean, they came out of the womb not even crying, and they've never been mad about their whole life. If they this game, this Crash Bandicoot one, bro, they will be raging. That's one I got. Like I said, I got a buck knife that's as long as my thigh, but I don't walk around with it because it would freak people out. So I try to have it out at like select times. Hey Blue, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. You're kind of tuned in a little late. I'm getting close to ending it. My battery's dying. Been streaming for 2.5 hours right now. I can go for a little bit more, but I'm about to end it and then charge my phone up and get the game stream going. And then charge my phone up some more, get some sleep, get up before 7, stream for probably an hour, some more game content. So it'll be early in the morning. It'll be like 5 o'clock, maybe a little bit before. Stream some game content there, and you know, I got to be working 7:30, so. And then I won't be streaming until about 5 o'clock tomorrow. After that. Okay. I appreciate you tuning back in. You have a blessed rest of your day. I'll see you around. Let's see who won the poll here. Okay. You too, Ronnie. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Castlevania it is. That's going to be like an hour-long stream. In reality, if I don't have like fucking screen issues and button input issues and like people fucking with my screen, I'm like, bro, I was getting mad that one video in that Castlevania. Because I swear to God, I'd be hitting forward and then like it would just stop midair. And like it's like somebody hit the back. To like stop midair, and it's just like, dude. And like stops my character's momentum completely. I'm not charging right now. I'm in the woods. But my battery's about to die. I gotta go charge my phone. Dude, this person, oh my God. Really? Some people. Anyways. I mean, like, bro, could have went through like 10 other fucking videos of shorts there. Not much, Alexander. Having some issues with my monetization, having to hash out some last minute things here and fix my account because I need to slow the fuck down. All right, Rectangle. You have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, but I'm monetized. I just got to fix my AdSense account here, and then we're good to go, brother. And I had to be played. Then I did play StarCraft because we did have a PC at one point. I sucked at that game even when we did eventually get internet. But, you know, I was going against AI. It was pretty easy. But I thought it was pretty cool. I ain't going to lie. But it was mainly like console when I was growing up. Because we briefly had a computer. I appreciate that, bro. I don't know if you're tuning out, but if you are, have a blessed rest of your day. I'm not saying I didn't have a good childhood, but, you know, if we could have had a computer, probably would have had a computer, and it probably would have been the computer. Because even then, you could still play some games that were on the PlayStation on the computer anyways. It was just in a fucking floppy disk. I don't know if y'all can hear the feather turret over in the background. Shit's probably 60, 80 yards off. But, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get ahead and get charging. Well, I'm going to stream later tonight, but I said I'm going to charge my phone right now. But thank y'all for tuning in. Hope you all have a blessed rest of your day, no matter when you do this, whether you were alive or not. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.